Right beside Tokyo Tower in the middle of Tokyo is the Tokyo Masonic Center. The story how the Masons were able to acquire this site is interesting, and the building also has an important link with the Second World War, which I'll introduce later. Interestingly, the Masonic Center is right across the street from a Catholic church, and given Freemasonry's history, this is quite ironic. In the entrance, one wall is dedicated to Freemasons who have made a difference to the craft in Japan. We can see the names of Prince Yum and Prince Higashikuni, the uncle of the Emperor Showa, about whom I've made a short video. Also on this list is General Douglas MacArthur, who played an important role in the growth of Freemasonry in Japan. We have two stained glass windows. The first shows blue masonry, and in between the windows is a depiction of the broken column lecture. On the right, the second window gives the appendant bodies that also use this building, Scottish Rite and York Rite, etc. An elevator takes us to the second basement, where we have a kitchen and meeting rooms. The calligraphy on the wall quotes the Chinese philosopher Mencius, who coincidentally also wrote about the use of square and compasses and level in philosophy. We are very proud of our Blue Lodge, which uses a lot of black marble and has a lighting system that can be manipulated like a theatre. However, as I tell everybody, it's not the building that makes a lodge, but the people in it. And we have some really good people. This lodge is used by 4 lodges, as well as the Grand Lodge of Japan, for its annual communication, which is held every March. In the hall between the Blue Lodge and the Red Lodge, we have souvenirs displayed that have been given us by visitors from different Grand Lodges around the world. In the middle, there is a picture of Viscount Hayashi, who was the first, this one here on the right. He was the first Japanese to be made a Mason when he was in England on a diplomatic mission. And I've also made a short video about him too. The Red Lodge, which is much bigger than the Blue, and both the Blue Lodge and the Red Lodge are actually under the car park in front of the large building we saw at the beginning of the video. This lodge is used for Scottish Rite, York Rite, and other appendant bodies. And lodges have their banquets and events in this lodge, as it's much larger and can seat nearly 200 people. One of those events is the Mozart concert that is held every year on his birthday. We'll now go to the second floor, where we come to this historically important room. We call it the Pearl Harbor Room, as it has been reconstructed from the building that the Freemasons originally used. The building was called the Suikousha, the Imperial Japanese Navy Officers Club, and it's believed it was this room that the attack on Pearl Harbor was concluded. Not only brought Japan but also the US into the Second World War. This is an aerial photograph of the Suikousha on the 3-acre plot where the Masonic Center now sits. This photograph was probably taken about 1950, and it's believed that General MacArthur was instrumental in arranging for Freemasons to use the Officers Club. Around 1955, the Masonic Lodge No. 2 and Scottish Rite were able to buy the land which at the time was valued at 30 million yen, the modern equivalent of $83,000, which was, however, actually a lot of money at the time. However, the exchange rate was 360 yen to the dollar, which made it affordable. The Grand Lodge of Japan was established in this building in 1957, the same year that the Tokyo Tower was constructed, which was then opened to the public the following year. An arrangement was made with a major construction company to build the Tokyo Masonic Center in exchange for 2 high-rise buildings. The buildings are known as Masonic 38 and Masonic 39. The new Tokyo Masonic Center was dedicated in May of 1981. If you're ever able to visit Tokyo, I hope you will take the opportunity to visit our Tokyo Masonic Center. Thank you.